I want to introduce you to a product today that I really, really like, and this is called the Hasselback Potato Slicing Rack. And it comes with a recipe or two, and all it is a guide rack to evenly slice baked potatoes up for the grill. So it comes in two parts, and what I'll normally like to do is I'll get my grill set up and then get it preheated somewhere in about the 400 to 425 degree range. And in my particular grill, it only takes about 5 or 6 minutes to get it preheated. And then I'm ready to get my potato prepped. So on this base, you'll be able to slide the knife rack off, and then it has a curved bottom to it. So the baked potato kind of seats down in there and seats into those pins, and those pins keep it from sliding as you're cutting. So then you're able to just run your knife through each one of the guides and make nice even cuts on it. And that curvature on the bottom, because the potato seat's a little bit lower than the sides of the block, when your knife's cutting through, it doesn't penetrate all the way through, so you're not cutting potato in half. And that's the key to making a really good baked potato. To get a really thoroughly cooked baked potato is to get it cut open, to get it opened up so that it cooks evenly and thoroughly throughout. And this rack is just amazing, and it's low cost. It's only like $6, and you can pick these up at, I've seen them both at Home Depot and at Lowe's in the grilling section. So once you get it cut through, then you just get it wrapped up in your aluminum foil. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of butter on top before I set it to the grill, but in this case I didn't. Every now and again, a little bit of salt as well. So just get it wrapped up, and then she's ready for the grill. And what I normally like to do is I'll cook for about an hour before I'll even set my steak on there. And I like to turn it about once every 15 minutes or so. And after an hour, then I'm just going to set it to the side, and that's when I'll prepare my steak. I'll throw a little bit of nonstick onto the grill, and just however you decide to cook your steak. I've made steaks in a lot of different ways, but in this case, I'm just classic ribeye, and meat selection is key to the best steaks. So once I grill my steak, which only takes probably about 10-12 minutes, just depends on how well done you want it. I like mine medium. Then I'll pull the baked potato off last. And I like to do it that way because that way everything is cooking and finishing at the same time, and one doesn't cool before the other, and then it's ready for its toppings. And just top your baked potato off however you like. I love to have a generous amount of butter, and because of those slices, as the butter melts, it kind of melts down throughout. And same thing with the cheese. And I like a Fiesta blend cheese on mine, and so I usually load it up pretty good. Then add in some bacon bits. Now, generally, I prefer fresh chives, but I had forgotten to get chives, so I had to use dry chives in this one. And generally, I like sour cream too, but I didn't have any. And then, in my case, my vegetable to add to this was some Velveeta shells and cheese. And then a trick that my brother taught me: after your steak is done cooking, you set it in a Ziploc bag, and that traps all the juices in there. It steams out, and so you can set your steak and then just run those juices right over the top of your ribeye, and it is absolutely delicious like that. Add in whatever else you're going to eat, and now you have a perfectly baked potato to go along with that whatever steak. In my case, my ribeye was absolutely delicious. Well, this is a product that I definitely cannot recommend enough. I love how easy it is to use. It's super cheap, and if you're just doing one, it's no big deal. But when you're cooking out for a group of people and you're doing 6, 7, 8, 10 different baked potatoes, it really is a great time saver. At any rate, this is the Hasselback potato slicing rack, and I just absolutely love it.